Hi, Year 11. I hope that this is an exciting time of the year for you where you're really considering your future and thinking about what you're going to do after your GCSEs. So I just want to very briefly give you 4 key reasons why I hope that you'll be seriously considering applying for sixth form at swakeleys, and just give you some information about open evening coming up after half term. So the first reason I think that you should seriously consider applying for sixth form at swakeleys is that we empower students to achieve outstanding academic results. So over 1 in 4 of our grades last year were the very best grades that students could achieve. And our A star to C pass rate at 79% A for A2 and 82% with BTEC is one of the strongest set of results in the borough. And so you should feel very confident that if you want to achieve academic success, then actually choosing to come to swakeleys will give you the really best opportunity to do that. One of the reasons why we're able to be so successful with students is that, unlike most sixth forms in the area, we give students the opportunity and ability to choose 4 subjects in year 12. This gives students a greater breadth of study and keeps their options open, because you never quite know which subjects you're going to most enjoy or do the best at. And so having those options available to you throughout year 12 is a really useful thing and a real strength of our sixth form. But we also have a very strong and experienced set of sixth form teachers who really know how to get the best out of their students. And if you're a student at swakeleys at the moment, then you have the advantage that those teachers may already know you. And that will mean that you can get off to the very best possible start in year 12, because those teachers know your strengths and weaknesses. They know the way to motivate you. They know the best ways for you to work. And so you can feel really confident and assured that your teachers know you, they know how to get the best out of you, and so you can start really strongly. We also, because we're a smaller sixth form than many, have smaller class sizes in lots of our classes. So you can feel confident that your teachers will be able to give you the very best support on an individual basis. And we also offer a lot of support to engage students with supercurricular activities. These are activities that go beyond what students learn in the classroom, but will help them to develop a passion for their subjects, more skills in their subject, and also to then create a very competitive application. And all year 12 students do 1 hour of supercurricular activity each week to build up a portfolio of evidence that will help them to have a really competitive application for university or apprenticeships. The second reason I think you should seriously consider our sixth form is that we encourage and support students to realise their aspirations. We encourage students to be really ambitious for their futures. And you can see on the screen, here are some of the key destinations that our students went to last year. A real variety of different courses and establishments. And 89 of our students secured places for university last year, and 21% of those students secured places at the most academically selective universities in the country, known as the Russell Group. How do we do that? Well, firstly, because we start students in year 12 by really encouraging and supporting them with applying for the many different widening participation schemes that are on offer to you at this school as part of being in this area. And actually, there are so many different opportunities to get involved with, and we support students through that process. And we have a large number of our students on courses such as King's Plus, Sutton Trust, the Social Mobility Foundation program, and many other different resources and courses that really help students to be aspirational and be supported with their academic journey. But we also run workshops on the UCAS application process, on writing personal statements, CV writing, how to apply for apprenticeships, and we have specialist sessions and days off timetable to help students get along with that process. We also have specific support and mentoring for Oxbridge and medicine students. We have very close links with 2 colleges, one at Cambridge, one at Oxford, and they come in regularly to talk to our students, as well as a medical school who come in and speak to students about that process too. There is an ongoing program of support starting in October in year 12 all the way through to when a student applies in November October, November in year 13. So you could be rest assured that if you want to apply for those very, very selective universities, that we have a very strong system in place to help students, as well as every other student with their applications. We have visits from alumni students on a regular basis, and we also run an online opportunities board so students can quickly see all the different opportunities available to them to extend their learning, but also to get experience of the world of work. And one of the things that we're introducing this year is a work experience week for all Year 12 students to help them to develop those workplace skills. Third reason I think you should really consider sixth form at Swakeleys is that we enable students to develop their wider skills for success and be part of a community. We hope that you're academically successful, but we also want you to develop those wider skills that enable you to participate and contribute positively to our community. And so we have a range of different extracurricular opportunities that we encourage students to get involved in. We have a student leadership program, which is a training course with an accredited award at the end of it. We have a wide range of extracurriculars and curricular societies and clubs, often run by sixth formers, such as a law society, a medicine society, a badminton after-school club, and many, many more. We have a program of learning mentors who support Year 7 students, subject ambassadors, regular social and charity events that take place on a termly basis run by our student leaders. We have a tailored PSHCE program which supports students with developing the skills to live independently, as well as the opportunity to get involved with Duke of Edinburgh and also to apply for a grant from the Mark Everson Foundation to do your own project. We also have an oracy form time program where we regularly do debates and encourage each other with oracy skills, because that's going to be really important for your success moving on. And finally, I think you should really seriously consider our sixth form, because we really do care for students' well-being so that you can enjoy being at sixth form. It's really important that you feel comfortable at home, that you feel understood, you feel listened to, and you feel known. And we really prioritize that at our sixth form. It's another reason why having a slightly smaller sixth form is really useful, because we get to know you really well and can really help support you with what's going on in your lives. So we have a really great, dedicated, experienced team of tutors. You have myself, a deputy head of sixth form. We have 2 pastoral leads, all working to support you. We have a bursary scheme for disadvantaged students. We have, as you know, an in-house counselling service, Place to Be. We have PSHCE lessons on managing stress, and we run a peer-to-peer mentoring program in sixth form where Year 13 students mentor Year 12 students and help them to learn from their experiences and hopefully not make the same mistakes. So we have an awful lot to support students to ensure that you have the very best time in this sixth form. So there you are, 4 reasons why I hope you seriously consider applying for sixth form at Swakeleys. So what to do next? Well, if you're ambitious, you're hardworking, you're keen to play a part in our school community, then I really hope you seriously consider applying. And the first step in regards to that is to attend our open evening. This will be taking place on Wednesday, the 15th of November, starting at 4:30 and finishing at 7 p.m. And it will be for Swakeleys students only. Now, we will be accepting external applications, and we will run something for external applicants later in the year. But for this open evening, it is only for students at Swakeleys at the moment. There'll be a presentation by myself, Miss Stevenson, and our head students at 5 p.m. And the rest of the evening will be free for you to look around the sixth form, visit subjects who will be able to talk to you about their subjects, what it's like to study those at sixth form, and you can really get a good sense of what it might be like for you to study those subjects and get a really good sense of what the right options might be for you. And then applications for sixth form will open the very next day on Thursday, the 16th of November. I hope that's given you a little bit more information and given you some ideas about the sixth form open evening. Please do make sure you come. We'll be sending out a Google form to get a sense of how many people are planning to attend straight after half term. But if you do have any other questions, then feel free to come and find me. Thanks a lot.